Hello, hello, hello out there in Bartonella world. Today I'm going to discuss Social Security appeals, trying to get Social Security with Bartonella, Lyme, and so on. Okay, I have tried a few times to obviously get Social Security, going into 34 years with this crap. It's now obviously chronic. So I went in front of a hearing in front of some TV screens this time, and the lady judge was there, and then they had some other guy there, of course, the one that types things up, and then there was another lady on the phone that we could hear talking, and she was somebody through the department or through Social Security that picks out jobs that you should be able to do, and she will announce that to the judge, and then they'll converse while you're watching this, and so on. So now, first of all, you need a lawyer that is SSI approved that does that. Secondly, you better have worked in the last 5 years, because most lawyers don't want to deal with any cases where there isn't a lot of money involved, so they'll say no, which obviously has been my case. Now, this time when I went, I explained, all of the symptoms from head to toe pretty much were down in the list. But unfortunately, the lawyer, or whatever he wanted to be, I don't know, claimed that, he needed all this documentation from doctors and stuff. So let's face it, okay, of all the appointments that we go to, they're not going to sit there and say, he has Bartonella, he has Bartonella, he has Bartonella, he has Lyme. We already know that. They will say, all the discs in this part of your back are bad, this and that, and this and that. And then they had asked me, what is my main problem that stops me from working? Okay, and I said, it's not the pain. I'm getting used to dealing with everyday pain. And unless it's excruciating, like the headache I'm dealing with now, it's not the problem. The problem's the neurological ends of things. Not being able to get the hands to work with a brain like I'm doing pretty well with right at the moment. Obviously, I'm talking with my hands. That's the Italian. But it's like, neurologically, okay, if I keep my head to the left for a minute or so, like my vision will start cutting out over here on the side. And then this eye gets big, like I mentioned in prior videos. And then I start getting like the Lyme's thing going on where I'm jumping and jolting and so on. I can't look up for the same reason, and I definitely cannot look down for extended periods. So I kind of have to look straight ahead. So at any rate, when the girl came on to tell me what kind of jobs she thought that I would be good at, it's kind of like, it was kind of a stupid thing, because like I explained to him, I could be fine right this moment. 10 minutes later, I may not be fine. I may be curled up in a ball, stiff and shaken, and lack of coordination with my speech, my body movements, everything. So this girl says she should be able to file papers. Okay, you're not going to, first of all, get me into a work situation where there are bright lights, which is really bothering me now. Lots of sound, lots of movement. Let's face it, all of our sight, sound, taste, smell, all that is accentuated, so things bother us. Walmart kills me to go in there. So she says she should be able to file papers away. Or she should be able to wrap wire. And there's so many jobs in the United States for wrapping wire and this and that. So, okay, so I can wrap wire, but doesn't that require looking down for extended periods of time? Lyme's disease again. Or syndrome, or whatever they call it. Should be able to file papers and this and that, once again, under that bright light setting, even the wire wrapping and stuff like that. If your hands and your brain aren't working one day, one moment, 10 minutes later, you're fucked. So now they also got all this stuff back from the prior doctors. And again, these doctors may say, yes, she's got problems with her eyes, but it's not anything that's debilitating. that's because it's not happening 24 hours a day, every minute of the day. You know, I mean, yes, I have to wear glasses now and I have to keep getting stronger ones, but the cutting out of the vision, the spots and stuff like that, they don't grasp it. So another thing that I've noticed is if you, like, say you went in there and you were trying to collect Social Security because somebody has a bad back or something, your feet work. That would be the response. Well, we see no problem with your feet working. Well, what's that got to do with your back? I mean, they're so unjust and unfair to us. And, you know, Rogers always said, well, you should play the mental card. I'm not going to lie. I'm not mental. Well, maybe not completely mental. Yes, I've got manic depression and, you know, the typical stuff that we go through. Yes, I'm bipolar now. Yes, I'm ADHD now. You can tell in my videos, they bounce from topic to topic. But, I mean, that's not enough to where you can't work the mental card. It's, if I'm going to get Social Security, it is going to be for the problems that I have. And if I have one doctor that says I've got it, and then all these other doctors whom I've seen says stuff like I don't or whatever, or, you know, she does have problems, but it's not terrible. I mean, it's a crock of shit. So this is the third or fourth time that I was denied for this time that I tried to get it, and that sucks. You know, I broke down, I cried. I said, can you fucking believe this? You got people that are alcoholics, you got people that are drug addicts, you got people that claim mental problems and this and that, people that have subjected themselves to stuff, but yet something that we don't subject ourselves to, and we end up getting denied because, quote, unquote, there's nothing wrong with us. It must be in our head, or we should be able to do this, or we should be able to do that. You know what? They can go fuck themselves. And another thing is I've told even the judge that was there that day, you know, about this channel. You can go back and look at videos when I was feeling like shit, couldn't get out of bed, so on like that, when we have flare-ups and stuff. It's clearly evident. I mean, this channel wasn't made for them to see, but it was made, and if she gave two shits, she would have came back in, she would have looked at it, and she would have seen things. And I'm just thoroughly disgusted that the system sucks that bad, but yet, oh, that person was an alcoholic. They deserve it. It's just fucked up, people. It's just fucked up. And, you know, I don't know what to tell you. It's just a crock of shit. It really is. And it's cruel. But my mom always said, life is not fair. Sorry for venting. I'm just so fed up with these fuckers. These people that just dismiss us. I think we really should have groups and stuff where people get together and they pick it outside. Like, this person's sick. I would be more than willing to stand up for the next person that has it, because I understand what it's like. Unless they themselves experience it, they will never know how horrible this fucking disease is. Sorry for my language, guys. Alright. I hope everybody's doing well, or at least the best that they can do. I will close this here, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.